네, 안녕하세요, 여러분. 잘 지내셨나요? 오, 캐리님, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 네, 저도 매우 기쁩니다. 아유, 잘 지내셨나요, 캐리님? 네, 알라이나님, 알라이아 loves 민찬님. Okay, this is my first time watching live. Oh, I'm glad you're here, and I hope you enjoy the lesson together. 건철러버님, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 잘 지내셨나요? 네, 얀네님, 네, 반갑습니다. And just me, hello, 안녕하세요. 눈 직접 보고 싶어요? Oh, you haven't seen the snow yet. 눈 아직 본 적 없으세요? 빨리 한국에 오세요. 네, this time of year, 네, 겨울에는 좀 눈 볼 수 있습니다. 네, it has been a while, so I was wondered. 음, 잘 지내셨어요, 캐리님? 네, 다시 와서 기쁘고요. 예, 즐겁게 공부할 수 있으면 좋겠습니다. Yeah, it has been very cold in Korea. I guess nationwide, I think. But that's why I'm wearing this with in home. Anyway, let's start a lesson, and this is week number 101. Like when you say 101번째 주, since it's over 100, 100, and we usually say 101, we usually add 번, 100번, 101번. Before, under 100 is 99째, 뭐 첫째, 둘째, 셋째. We don't use 번, but when it comes to a number which is about 100 or over, 100번째, 101번째. And after 101번째, it's more commonly used 102번째, not 102번째. 103번째, you can use it, but 103번째 is more commonly used. 103번째, 104번째. There's something about Korean numbers which is very confusing, but that's that a thing that I have to tell you, I think. So, 네. 네, 바로 한번 시작할까요? 2022년 12월 17일, 네, 토요일 오전 9시 한국 시간으로요. 네, 단어, vocabulary 레슨을 시작하겠습니다. 오늘의 첫 번째 단어는 선택하다. 선택하다. What does it mean? 선택하다. This is somehow erased, deleted. 이걸 선택할 줄 알았어. 오케이. To choose, to select. To choose, to select. 네, 100주 넘었습니다. 네. No snow where I live either. Oh, I should come to Korea. I wish to come next to. Yeah, you should come. 건철아버님. 네. So, 네. 선택하다. To choose, to select. 고르다. You know, 고르다 is also means to choose. 고르다 and 선택하다. 고르다, to choose, 선택하다. This has just noun form, 선택. This is selection, and 선택하다, to select. And 고르다 is more like choose. 고르다 is more like choose. Pretty much the same. When it comes to a visible object, you can use either 고르다 or 선택하다. But when it comes to a way, like Korea way, a path or something like that, 선택하다 is more commonly used, I think. So, and it has a noun, 선택 form. So that's just a little difference between 고르다 and 선택하다. By the way, 내가 선택한 길이야. This is a the road that I chose or I selected. This one is the road or path, a way that I have selected. That's what it means. 내가 선택한 길이야. 이미, already, 선택했어. I or he or she or they already selected. 내가 이미 선택했어. 네, 이걸 선택할 줄 알았어. 이걸 선택할 줄 알았어. It can be like, I knew you would choose this one. You would select this one. Or I knew they will select this one. 이걸 선택할 줄 알았어. 이걸 선택할 줄 알았어. Sometimes it can be like, I thought they or he or she select this one. I thought. It can be like, I thought or I knew. Either way. I think the intonation matters in this case. 이걸 선택할 줄 알았어. Like it's like I thought. 이걸 선택할 줄 알았어. And 이걸 선택할 줄 알았어. It's more like I knew. 이걸 선택할 줄 알았어. I knew. You would choose this one. And 이걸 선택할 줄 알았어. I thought you would choose this one. Yeah, intonation matters when it comes to these examples. Well, a lot of comments that I missed. 선생님, 요즘 매주 금요일마다 너무 바빠서 방송을 못 봤어요. 죄송합니다. You don't have to be sorry. I'm just glad you are here back. I can see you back here. 요즘 매주 금요일마다 앞으로 금요일은 괜찮은가요? 네, 앞으로도 계속 볼 수 있으면 좋겠습니다. 두 개 중에 하나만 잘 선택해. You select well. Just one among these two. Yeah, between these two. Yeah, that's what it means. Okay. So, from Sweden. Wow. Watching my videos for 3 weeks now. Thank you. Thank you, Glory Here님. 고맙습니다. It's very early in the morning. I'm just appreciate it. 네. I see beautiful flowers. Beautiful roses. 캐리님. 네. 그 다음에 좀만 더 생각하고. Like 조금. Okay. It has to be attached, by the way. Just there's no space in between 좀 and 만. 조금만. It's shortened of 조금만, by the way. I will think about it more, then I will select. 뭐뭐 할래, I will, or I want to. Maybe somewhere in between. I want to, or I will. In between. So, I will think about it for just a little more time. Then I choose. That's what I mean. 조금만 더 생각하고 선택할래. 노로나 14님, 좋은 아침입니다. Morning. I don't know what flag that is. Sorry about that. 네. So 선택하다 to select. To select. And the next one is 심다. Have you heard of it? 심다. We have 5 examples. 심다. It means to plant. To plant. I think that's the word. To plant. Like 심다. There's a ground. Where's the pen? Yeah. There's a ground. And you maybe put some baby tree. No. Baby tree. No. 심다. To plant. To plant, I think. Yeah, to plant. Yeah. So, 나무를 많이 심었어. I or he or we, she planted a lot of trees. 나무를 많이 심었어. And 밭 means field, like wheat field or carrot field or potato field, corn field, whatever, except rice. When it comes to rice field, we call it 논. But other than the rice, we say 밭. So 밭에 it's a typo. Okay. 한밭 is a pure Korean word for 대전. 대전. 대 is like big. 전 is a Sino-Korean for 밭. So 한 is like very kind of like big in pure Korean word. 한밭. So originally it was called 한밭, but since we have to write that the city name in Chinese character, and that's when the name Daejeon started to use. Yeah, and 얀느님 knows about it. 네, anyway, 밭에 당근을 심을 거야. I will or they will plant a carrot on or under the ground field. I don't know what particle to use. 밭에 당근을 심을 거야. You know, carrot. Anyway, okay, that's what it means. I hope you understand what it means. And 희망. When it comes to 희망 or 용기, it's like 희망 is like hope. 용기 is like courage. 희망을 싣다 is like you give a hope to someone. Like it's like he didn't have a hope at all, but you give some hope at least for a bit, so that he will get a hope and it will grow. His hope will grow from there. Something like that. 희망을 심다. 용기를 심다. You give a courage, braveness. I don't know. Courage. I think courage. You give some courage to someone. 희망을 심다. 넌 나에게 희망을 심었어. You gave me some hope. That's 넌 나한테 희망을 심었어. You can use that way, but usually to someone else. Usually, I think. 희망을 심다. Anyway, yeah. 희망을 심다 or 용기를 심다. 또 심다 can be used like that. That's what I'm trying to say. 심다 remind me of a 씨앗 a little bit. I don't know. 씨앗 is like seed, so same. It can be related. 씨앗, or it can be shortened as just 씨. It's like seed. So let's say this one is a seed. You kind of plant on the ground so that later the flower can bloom. Sorry about that. Maybe different kind of flower this time. Yeah, something like that. So that's why I guess. Anyway, and 사람을 심다. It means something different. It's like 그 사람들 중에 among those people, there's one people that I 심다. It's like, let's say these people are deciding the direction of a company or whatever. There's one person I 심다. It's like he's on your side, let's say. Okay. This is you. And you knew him for a long time, and he always listen to you. He always do whatever you want to, and he get entered to the group, and they make decision of a direction of a company or direction of a group or whatever, and they will talk about the decision, and this guy will say whatever that you want, something like that. So I plan this kind of guy here, so the decision can be go to the way you want to, something like that. My side, he's on your side. It's like this guy is on your side. So you can get a chance that the direction goes your way, something like that. 사람을 심다. Same as in English. Oh, okay. Maybe it came from English expression. I'm not sure. 선생님이 할 일은 아이들에게 지식의 씨앗을 심어주는 것임. Wow, that's a good example. 네, the job of a teacher is you plant a seed of knowledge for children. That's what it means, 링메리님. 네, that's a very good example. Thank you. Spy. In a way, it can be like spy, but not still different. Not really, but in a way, it can be like that. But spy, more like making a decision, direction, or something like that. It's more like that. So 심다, to plant. Originally, it means to plant something, like plant flower or tree or some crops, something like that. And the next one is 코. 코, what does it mean? 코. Yeah, 코 means nose. Nose. So simply nose. Like your nose. It does nose. So 코로 숨 쉬어. 숨 쉬다 is to breathe. So breathe with your nose. 코로 숨 쉬어. Not with your mouth, you know. That's what it means. 코로 숨 쉬어. More like someone who is placed in a position to sway the group. Sway the group. Yeah. That's right, Jeff Nim. Thank you for explaining. Nose. JMT님 안녕하세요. 보라걸님도 안녕하세요. 네. 그 다음에 gecko. Gecko is an expression that someone who can smell very well, like but someone else cannot really recognize or sense the smell, but someone who has gecko, like nose of a dog, he can sniff and smell. He can smell. The dog can smell very well, right? So 완전 gecko야, again, that means he can really smell something very well. That's what it means. 완전, entirely, perfectly, he's gecko. He can smell very well. 민바줄 7이님, good morning, sir. I want to learn Korean language. Your video is so helpful. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. And I hope you enjoy the class together. Not class together. Thank you. And 코. Sometimes 코 is like short of 콧물. 코, nose, and 물, water. 콧물. Something goes from your nose, you know. 콧물. Nose run or something like that. So 코가 흘러나오다. 흐르다, to flow. 나오다, to comes out. Together, 흘러나오다. Comes out and goes 흐르다, flow on your face. 그래서 코가 흘러나왔어. 콧물이 흘러나왔어. You know, you can tell what it means. 코피가 흘러나왔어. 코피 is like nosebleed. Nose, something like that. Is that in 코피? You bleed through your nose. 코피. That's a good example, by the way. 완전 gecko야. Reminds me of my brother. Does he smells very well? How to say blow your nose? 코를 풀다, I think. Like with your tissues. 코 풀다. 코 풀다. 코 풀어. like say this is a mouse and this is your or handkerchief or tissue or whatever, and you 코 풀다. It's like okay, whatever. 코를 풀다. I guess that's what you're asking. 콧방귀 is like, you know, you kind of ignore someone's opinion or you find something ridiculous, then you can say, that's 콧방귀. It's like 코 and fart together. 콧방귀. And coffee and coffee. Coffee is coffee. And coffee. Bleeding from your nose. coffee. Oh, simple question is 16 red. Oh, 16. You hear it. 16. So letter 1, 16. 인도네시아 유튜브 온라인님. 네, 굿모닝. 좋은 아침입니다. 반갑습니다. Salamat. Is this an Indonesian word? Salamat. Anyway, 코 means nose. And the next one is 간단하다. 간단하다. What does it mean? We have 4 examples. To be simple or straightforward. Yeah, that's right. Simple or straightforward. So 결론, the decision, conclusion is simple. The conclusion is simple. Oops. I messed up a little bit. Where was it? Okay. Okay. The conclusion is simple. And 그건 그렇게 간단한 문제가 아니야. That one is not really a simple problem like that. That is not a simple question or simple problem, simple trouble like that. Not that is not that simple. Okay, you can translate this. That problem is not that simple. It can be like that too. Same meaning, I think. Yeah. Anyway. And there must be, 있을 거야. There must be more simpler or more simple way. More simple, I think. Yeah, more simple. There must be a more simple way. Simpler, maybe simpler. Is there a word simpler? Just confused. Anyway, 더 간단하다. 간단한 방법 means simple way. And 설명을 아주 간단하게 했어. I or he or they explained. They did the explanation very simply. Yeah. So 간단하다, to be simple. Sometimes it can be like straightforward, I think. Yeah, that's right. 파티에 참여할 때 옷을 간단하게 입으면 촌스러워 보일 거야. When you participating to a party, when you wear very simply, then it may look 촌스럽다. How to describe it? Like not fancy or something like that. 촌스러워 보일 거야. It may look not that fancy enough or something like that. Anyway, that's a very good example. That's good. So 간단하다, to be simple, like simply to be simple. And the next one is 고등학교. 고등학교. Do you know what it means? 고등학교. 간단히 and 간단하게, same thing. What I'm not sure about is it always? mostly same thing. Just pretty much the same, I think. 간단히, 간단하게. I think they're it's just the same. So, and 학교 means school, and 고등 in Sino-Korean literally high level. So high level school, it means high school. High school. Secondary school, I'm not sure about that. It says that secondary is more like 중학교. 중등? I'm not sure. 중학교. 중학교 is junior high, middle school or secondary school. Okay, 중학교, that's 중학교. And 고등학교 is like high school. Upper secondary school or high school. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. So, where was I? Oh, it was here. Okay. So 고등학교 means high school. So 고등학교 어디 나왔어? Where and comes out. It's like where what high school have you graduated? Something like that. 어디 나왔어? What high school? Which high school are you from? Simply. 어느 고등학교 나왔어? 고등학교 어디 나왔어? 무슨 어느 same thing. Yeah. 고등학교 어디 나왔어? It's the same thing as 어느 고등학교 or 무슨 고등학교 same thing. 나왔어 or 졸업했어. 무슨 고등학교 졸업했어? Same thing. What high school? Which high school are you from? And 나 고등학교 다닐 때 time go and back and go back 다니다 고등학교. So it's like when I was a high school student. Simply that's what it means. So when I was a high school student, I was good at math. I was good at math when I was a high school student. Simply that's what it means. So 초등학교 or 초딩. 초등 is more like standard word. 초등학교. 초등학교. 초등 like early level school. It's elementary school. 중학교. and 고등학교. and 대학교, university or college, 대학교, and 대학원. It's like master, 대학원. After you graduate 대학교, university, you can go get PhD or something like 대학원. Something like that. So, where was I? 초딩. 초딩, there's a word, it's more like kind of a slang. 초딩. It's like elementary school student. 중딩. Middle school student. 중딩. And 고딩. High school student. We don't say 대딩, by the way. University student, we don't say 대딩. 초 is like beginner level, right? That's right. Or early part. 초. So, 초등학교, like elementary school. In America, high school is from 14 to 18, like 4 years. That's right. In Korea, 초등학교 is like 6 years, 중학교 3 years, 고등학교 3 years. And 대학교 usually 4 years, but some of them are 2. And 대학원, I'm not sure. Anyway, this is like fixed something. Yeah. So that's just for your information. And next one is 공개. Do you know what it means? 공개. We have some examples here. 공개. 초 comes from 한자. That's right. 한자, 초. 네, 공개 itself means to open in public so that everyone can see, so that everyone can know, so that everyone can guess what's going on publicly, like to open, kind of to reveal, to share or something like that, to share the fact, to share in public, something like that. 공개. By the way, these three examples, 공개 comes after a noun. And in these three examples, 공개 comes before noun. It's a little different between if it's used after a noun or if it's used before a noun. It's like if you use after a noun, 실명, like actual name or real name. 실명 공개. You open the real name of a group, member of a group. Like you are opening that thing. You're open in public about this one, about this one, about this one. 점수, score. So 점수 공개. You open in public about the score of people so that everyone know who score how much point, something like that. And 결과, result. You open in public about a result so that everyone knows what is the result was, something like that. So you open this in public. Something like you don't have to, but you do it for some reason. You do it. Doing this, you're sharing or opening this one to public. And if 공개 is used before a noun, 재판 is like judge, forgot, court, 재판, I forgot the word. A trial in court. Yeah. 공개 재판. The 재판 is usually in public. Like it started as public already. 공개 재판, like this. There's some 재판 you can see really in public, but this one is a 재판 like that one. That kind of 재판, that kind of trial. And 채용 is like hiring a worker, hiring a company worker, businessman. No, salaryman or something like that. So 공개, you publicly open. 채용, like not private one, not privately hiring someone. And 공개 투표 is like the voting was already started as in public, something like that. 공개 투표, you know who vote for which one in the first place. 공개 투표, that kind of 투표, 공개 투표. So I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say. Open trial, public trial. Oh, that's 공개 재판. That's right. Public vote. Yeah, that's right. 투표. Simply. Okay. That's good. So I guess you know what it means. Open recruitment. Oh, something like that. Yeah, recruitment. Yeah, hiring a worker. Recruitment. And 공개를 거부했어. It means I or he or she or they refused make something in public. 공개를 거부했어. They try to hide. Not open it. 공개를 거부했어. This sentence can be used about these three kind of examples. 실명 공개할까? No. I don't want to. I don't want to open 실명. 점수 공개할까? No. I don't want to make it public about my score. 거부했어. 공개 키스. Like kissing in public. But we don't really say 공개 kiss. Just I don't know. Just close to public. 오윤주님 안녕하세요. 감사합니다. 네, 반갑습니다. 남자친구 공개, 여자친구 공개. Oh, that's a good example. Yeah, you can use like I'm my girlfriend, but now I'm opening so that everyone can know she is my girlfriend. Something like that. Yeah. 양느님, in South Korea, the elementary school is called 초등학교, and in North Korea, it's called 소학교. Oh, I didn't really know about it. I didn't really knew about it. Thank you, 양느님. 고맙습니다. So 공개, to make something in public. It's a noun. This one is a noun, by the way. 배우와 애인들의 연예인들. Okay. Like no, that's okay. Celebrities. Okay. He or she open his girlfriend or her boyfriend. Yeah, in a celebrity news, something like that. Yeah, you can. So that's something you can see a lot. 공개. School for cows. Okay. So okay, it's a pun or something. Yeah, it's a joke. Anyway, the next one is 교실. 교실. Do you know what it means? 교실. 네. So 교실, classroom. That's right. Classroom. Exactly. 교실. So 교실에 5분 늦게 들어갔어. I or he or she entered the classroom like 5 minutes late. And 교실을 예쁘게 꾸몄어. 꾸미다 means to make something fancy, to look good. It's like in a way it can be like artificially, but still you decorate something in a classroom beautifully. Decorate something, or you draw paint on the wall, or you put some flower pot to make the classroom look beautiful. That's what it means. 교실을 예쁘게 꾸몄어. And 요리 교실 simply means a cooking class. When 교실 is used after a noun, 요리 교실 or coding 교실 maybe. Like coding, like computer programming class, something like that. 제 교실은 도서관 뒤에 2층에 있어요. Oh, my classroom is behind the library on the second floor. That's a good example. 제 교실은 도서관 뒤 2층에 있어요. 도서관 뒤 건물, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, 제 교실은 도서관 뒤 건물 2층에 있어요. 한국어 교실, Korean class. That's good, 보라관님. That's a good one. Like this one is Korean class, 한국어 교실. Literally, 교실 is more like a physical classroom, but sometimes it can be used like some class. 영어 공부 교실에 있어요. I'm at a classroom, English study classroom. Yeah. Or that's in English class, English study class. It can be like that too. 네, 교실, classroom. And the next one is 견디다. Oh, 견디다. Do you know what it means? 견디다. Oh, 수영 교실, like swimming class. Oh, good one. That's a good one. Or piano 교실, like piano lesson, piano class, piano 교실. That's a good one too. Same like 참다. Oh, 참다. It can be similar. It can be similar. 외로움을 참다. 추위를 참다. 참다 primarily is about you hold your something like biological thing. You 배고픔. You wanna eat but you 참다. More like that. 참다. Or when you have to go to a restroom but you can't find the restroom around. 참다. You hold it. Something like, or something like maybe 화, like you get anger inside your mind but you hold it, you try to not to express. 참다. Or some 참다 is more like that. And 견디다 is you endure some hardship, hard time, something about background around you, or some era, period, time, hard period of time. 견디다. It's more like that. It can be very similar, but usage is a little bit different. Maybe when I draw a graph, 참다, 견디다. It can be interchangeable in some ways, I think. Maybe something like that. Maybe. 무키 보고 싶어요. 무키 잘 있나요? I haven't seen him for a long time. Also, but I'll ask him. I'll say hi for you, Mary Bin님. To endure. Yeah, 견디다's to endure. That's right. And 외로움. You, he, I, or he or she endured the loneliness. 외로움 is like loneliness. 외로움을 참다. You can say like that, but 견디다 is more sounds natural. And 이걸로 with this one, 추위, coldness, cold. 견뎠어. Like I endure the cold time, cold period or something. With this one, 이걸로 maybe cold weather, simply cold weather. I endured the cold weather. With this one, maybe something hot, something very warm here. 더 힘든 시간도 견도? 힘든 시간도 견딘 돌이잖아. Oh, this stone endure the more hard time. Something like that. Is it a lyric or something? I'm not sure about that. I have a question. How to count floor or 건물 in Korean? It start from higher to lower? Like start from higher floor, we say 1층, 2층. Oh, okay. Maybe it's different from between languages, but okay. In Korea, okay, since there's something to share about the information. The first floor, like on the ground, is always 1층. And this one is called 2층. 3층. Goes up this way. So simply, yeah, like that. This one, in some languages, this one is called some different word, and like in French, I think this one is called first floor or something. But in Korean, the floor on the ground is always 1층 in Korean. Oh, it's fine. It's okay. You don't have to be sorry. Just you can ask, and I'll try to understand the question, and then I will answer if I could understand. What about top floor? Maybe 꼭대기층. Top floor can be like 꼭대기층. Is there some other word? 꼭대기층. Maybe. Just 꼭대기층. Or some other word, possibly, but I'm not sure. At this moment, I can't think of it. Anyway, I endured the cold weather with this one. And 어려운 상황, it's difficult situation. It's a difficult situation, but you have to endure, even though this is a very hard situation. That's what it means. 어려운 상황이지만 견뎌야 해. And this board can endure this weight, like 30 kilogram, like and this one is like, this is a board, and maybe this one weighs about 30 kilogram. This board can endure this weight, like 30 kilogram. That's what it means. 이 보드는 30kg을 견딜 수 있어. Is there a native Korean word for pork? Oh, yes, there is. Even though pork is more commonly used, pork, which is fork, is 삼지창. 삼지창. I'm not sure this one is like that. Standard word. 삼지창. Oh. Primarily means a weapon. Like spear. 창 is like spear. Okay, 창 is like spear. Okay. This kind of 창 itself is like spear. But 삼지 is like 3 fingers. In Southern Korean, 3 finger spear. So maybe it looks like this one. 삼지창. Maybe the secondary meaning of 삼지창 is fork, I think. Possibly. And this kind of weapon is originally called 삼지창, but since fork looks similar, maybe someone started to use 삼지창 as a fork. Maybe it started as a joke in the first time. I'm not sure about that, but somehow. 3-headed, yeah. Trident. Okay. But still, this is rarely used for fork, by the way. Just poke is commonly used. This 삼지창, almost never. Sometimes you rarely hear it, but almost never. So. And okay, 쟤는, that guy over there, 엄청난 고난, like huge hardship, like difficult time, difficulty, or tremendous hardship. He has a mental strength. That guy or she has a mental strength that can endure the tremendous hardship, something like that. 쟤는 엄청난 고난을 견딜 수 있는 정신력, mental strength. He or she has that one. Aquaman. Oh, comic superhero with powers to swim. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Okay. Can be used in the same sentence with maybe. 선생님 덕분에요? 누구예요? 선태 선생님 덕분에 견뎠어요. Thank you for saying that. Or Neptune. Okay. 네, 견디다, to endure. So, endured some hardship or some coldness, some difficulty, or just injured or some ways or something like that. 견디다. You can use 견디다. 아니요. 선생님. Okay, I knew that. Don't worry. 네, 기사. What does it mean, 기사? We have some examples. 기사. 기사. In these two cases, 기사 means like news in a newspaper, like news article. In these two, like news article, like 신문, newspaper, 기사, article, or 기사에 나온 이야기야. This is a story that came out in a newspaper or 기사, newspaper article. So article. Or 기자. 기자 is more like a reporter. 기자님, 기자. This time 기사. 기사. And in these cases, 기사 means a driver. 택시 기사, taxi driver. 버스 기사, bus driver. So 기사 means driver in this case. Or in this case, 기사 means technician. Technician who simply. So 자격증, certificate or certificate, license or something like that. So do you have a license, a technician license, or do you have a technician certificate? That's what it means. 기사 자격증 있어? I always call bus taxi drivers 기사님, but couldn't say just say 아저씨. 아저씨. Yeah, 아저씨. It's more casual. 기사님. You can say 기사님. Maybe in Daegu, 아저씨 is more commonly used. In Seoul, yep, maybe. Some might say 기사님, some might say 아저씨. Both are fine. 기사님 is more respectful word, I think. Anyway, 기사 can be like technician. And 중세 기사. 중세 is like middle age. 기사 is like knight. And 들, plural. So 중세 기사들, like middle age knights. K-N-I-G-H-T. 기사들. So 기사 has some different meanings. And the last word of today is 막히다. 막히다. You know, 막다 is to block. And 막히다 is a passive form. So 막히다 is like to be blocked. 길이 막혀서 road is blocked. The path is blocked. 길이 막혔어. Maybe due to construction, or maybe just it is designed that way. Either way, 길이 막혔어. And 차가 막혀, like traffic jam. 차. So many cars on the road, you can't go. So 차가 막혀. Road is jammed. Something like that. 차가 막혀. And pipe. 파이프가 막혀서 물, water doesn't comes out, goes out. 빠지다. goes out. 빠져나가, 나가다. 빠져나가. The water doesn't go out since the pipe is blocked somehow. 파이프가 막혀서 물이 안 빠져나가. In 골대, like goal post in sports, soccer or hockey, 골대, goal post. But in this case, it's simply just goal. A shoot which is headed to a goal is blocked by a goalie or by a defenseman. Anyway, 골대로 향한 슛이 막혔어. blocked. 기가 막혀서 말이 안 나와. yeah. And 진행하다가 막히는데, okay. When you're proceeding something like some paperwork, 막히는데, but you get some trouble about answering a paperwork. Oh, you don't know how to do it. At some point, it's like 막히다. Kind of like the proceeding is blocked. 막히다. You proceed this one, kind of well enough. Then in this question, oh, I don't know what to do. 막히다. Like proceeding is blocked. So if there's a area, place which is blocked when you're proceeding, then call me. 전화해. Like 진행하다가 막히는데 있으면, if there is a area that is blocked when you're proceeding it, then just call me. The water cannot pass through because the pipe is blocked. Exactly. 파이프가 막혀서 물이 안 빠져나가. Exactly. 기가 막혀서 말이 안 나온다. 말이 안 나와. Oh, I'm sorry. There are many typos today. It has to be a space in between 안 and 나와. 감기 때문에 코 막히다. What happens inside my nose, I think. Even though it's not really cold right now. Due to cold, my nose is blocked. 감기 때문에 코 막히다. That's a very natural or perfect sentence. Except for typo. 때문에 에. 에. Okay. So, and okay, 말문이 막히다. It's like you are being speechless. In this case, due to a ridiculous question, you become speechless. And the question was so absurd, you are becoming speechless. 코 풀었는데 아직도 막혀요. Oh, that's a very good, perfect Korean example. I blow my nose, but still it is blocked. Nose is blocked. 네. By the way, I heard it's not really good to blow your nose. So I read in some article about it. So I'm trying to share. Maybe you know it, but still, just in case. Maybe just a little bit is fine, I guess. But I just wanted to tell you about that for somehow. Anyway, and 기가 막히다. It's like the situation is very absurd, ridiculous. 기가 막히다. If I become speechless, the word doesn't come out through my mouth since it is too ridiculous, or since this one is too absurd, or something like that. 기가 막혀서 말이 안 나와. So 막히다 can be used in these kind of cases as well. That's what I'm trying to say here. You're welcome. It's like the 콧물 makes your nose not really dry. That's the 생리현상. That's what your body tries to do. It's inside your nose, and it requires kind of a lot of energy to make some 콧물 inside your nose to make not to dry. But when you make it coming out and it becomes dry, and your body used a lot of energy to make that again. I read that in an article, and I heard that from my wife when he went to a doctor. The doctor said that to her, and she said that to me. When I do it a lot, that's what she said to me. And later I found some article about that too, like 2 different articles, and it says the same thing about that. 생리현상. Yeah, 생리현상. It's one of the 생리현상, I think. I don't know what it's called. That's what I heard, so I'm sharing that information. I'm not sure that's entirely correct or not. I'm not really sure, but I believe that's true. So maybe if it's bother you too much, then I still do sometimes. But but it's better not to. That's what I heard. So I'm trying to avoid it too. Anyway, that's it for today. That's the 10 word for today, and I hope you enjoy the class together. And I hope you learn something new as well. So, 네, 이번 달 12월 달은 매주 I'll do the live streaming every week in this December. So, and it's very good to see you. 캐리님, 다시 봐서 반갑고요. 모두들 오늘 수업 즐겁게 잘 하셨길 바랍니다. 건철아버님, 네, 링메리님, 아싸, 얀네님, 네, 저도 감사합니다. 저도, 네, I also welcome. It's my pleasure. 네, 그럼 감기 조심하시고요. Yeah, be careful getting a cold and careful and not to 코 많이 풀지 마시고요. 네, 그럼 다음 주 it's Christmas Eve in Korea and I'll do the live streaming. So see you then, everyone. 네, 그럼 모두들 잘 계시고 잘 지내시고 다음 수업에 또 봬요. 감사합니다.